Hi, everybody. It's Elizabeth Eiler with Seven Stars Healing Arts, and I'm back with another card reading for you today. And this one has to do with the turbulent times that we're in and how to deal effectively with really intense energies. We have gone through the Lion's Gate alignment on August 8th, followed by the solar eclipse. There is a lot of chaotic energy right now from Hurricane Harvey. And of course, our thoughts and our prayers are with everyone in the path of that storm in Texas and Louisiana. And I ask you to join me in praying for the highest well being and resolution to the crisis for everyone who's affected. So, when we started this turbulent month of August with all of its energetic challenges, we were preparing for the Lion's Gate, and we had a full moon, and my schedule just booked up solid. Clients were calling me because they felt tremendous need and they didn't know why. They didn't know what was going on. Some people were having emotional meltdowns. Some people were finding the need to make big sweeping changes in their lives and clear out a lot of old patterns and old programming. And what was happening with the Lion's Gate is that at the time of that galactic alignment, where the Earth is aligned with the center of the galaxy, and we call it the Lion's Gate because it occurs in the sign of Leo the Lion, um, we receive a tremendous download, a very high vibration energy from the galaxy. And it's a time that we are being restored and renewed and upgraded, if you will. And I found during that time a real need to clear out old energy, the remnants of old experiences and past burdens, because we needed to purge to make room for the new, bigger, brighter energy. I had a 9-day migraine during that time and realized that I needed to clear a lot of mental and emotional stuff I'd been holding on to, because the new energies were running into the old energies, and it was sort of matter and antimatter combining and creating an energy storm. So some of you have been going through things like that. So this card reading is basically how to be fully functional and thrive during very challenging times where we may feel like we're on an energetic roller coaster. And I used three really good decks. I used Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed, and Doreen Virtue's Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, and Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Angel Tarot cards. And I'll show you the cards that we drew. We drew a leg up from the Colette Baron Reed deck. And from the Goddess Guidance deck, we drew Abundancia, Prosperity, and also Una, Easy Does It. And from the tarot cards, we drew the Page of Earth, Scholarly, Dependable, Patient, Successful. So what these cards as a group are telling me is that we are in a time period that we can experience great prosperity and abundance as long as we are open to receive that prosperity in whatever form it takes. And this card, A Leg Up, was very interesting. This card refers to our interconnectedness and our need to ask for help sometimes, our ability to see our own strengths and weaknesses, and see how we complement other people and how they complement us. This is really a time to be seeing global community. We feel that right now with the Hurricane Harvey relief, as our hearts just go out to these people who are suffering. And we're looking for ways to give, for ways to help physically by volunteering, by supporting local animal shelters and the Red Cross, and directly intervening for people. So it's an important time to recognize that we're not alone. We don't have to go it alone. And we need to know when is time to seek outside assistance. Part of that is getting a lot of self-care right now. Get a Reiki session, get a massage, have a reflexology treatment. Self-care is really essential for us to detox physically and energetically and make room for what is to come, which are much brighter, more powerful energies than we are used to. Also, the idea of Una and Easy Does It, combining with the page of Earth, telling us to have patience. There is no need to force your agenda right now. We need to understand that things are unfolding in the proper timing. And it may seem extremely rushed and sudden, or it may seem to be taking a very, very long time. But things are happening when they need to be happening at this moment. And we have to embrace the present moment and learn how to flow. For me personally, that meant making a conscious decision to choose peace in any situation. When I'm faced with sudden developments or sudden challenges or a situation that feels like an emergency or something that's throwing me off balance, I go into what I used to call crisis mode. And I would think very quickly and speak very quickly and make very rapid decisions. And I realized I was naming my situation crisis mode by naming my response that way. So I want to choose peace and really consciously understand that I can competently and effectively deal with any situation very strongly from a place of grounding and internal peace. I don't need to let things rock my world. I can stay very solidly anchored and come at everything from a solid, quiet core. So I've renamed my crisis mode as rapid response mode. So when I'm facing sudden challenges or situations that require a very prompt response, I have renamed that. I'm looking at it as a challenge instead of a crisis. And also when we're dealing with chaotic, turbulent energy, remain very focused on the solutions rather than on the problems. The solution has a much higher vibration than the problem. So focus on the solution to draw that towards you, to raise your vibration, to be in sync with the solution. Otherwise, too much focusing on the problem, you just get mired and stuck in that low, dense pattern. So it's important to remember we're not alone. Look for opportunities to reach out and help other beings, and know how to express your own need for help and assistance when it arises. Don't feel stuck. like you have to do everything on your own. We are growing more and more into a global community. And it's important that as spiritual people, we be reaching out to one another and creating that spiritual community as well. So if things are dragging very slowly, this is a good time to study. It's a good time to learn, to gather knowledge and wisdom and insight, so that when the momentum reaches its critical mass and things leap forward, you'll be extremely prepared. If things seem to be coming at you very suddenly, know that there is spiritual help available from the angels and from deity and source energy and from your community. Be patient. There's no need to press things to happen faster. And there's no need to be afraid and feel that you've got to slow it down. Because if you're in a really fast moving channel of water, just go with the flow. Go with it and trust that this is a time of newness and change, renewal, emergence. For everybody who spends time in the chrysalis of development, we have to choose a time to come forth and spread our wings. The butterflies that wait too long to emerge never get to fly. So trust in timing. Stay very grounded. Choose peace. Choose self-care. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that these insights were helpful for you. And if you'd like to schedule a personal reading with me, I do a tremendous amount of distance work. I email everybody a complete written report of their reading and a photograph of the card spread. So there's no need to struggle to take notes or remember everything that comes through. I provide all that for you. My services are very affordable, and I felt guided not to raise my prices too high right now, because these types of services need to be accessible to as many people as possible. So we're staying at a really comfortable price point for people. You can contact me through my website, www.sevenstarshealing.com, SEVEN starshealing.com, and I'll be happy to schedule a reading with you. I hope that you will have a very blessed, energetic experience going forward, and that you will be able to embrace the change and assimilate some of these powerful energies that are coming in. Be gentle with yourself. Get plenty of sleep. Listen to your body. Practice self-care and choose peace. Be blessed, everybody.